Yo, what is going on, you tedious turtwigs? Coming at you with some BLOWNS action today. This is the list that I have been playing recently, and I wanted to show it off to you guys. Super simple, super straightforward. 4 Blacephalon, 3 Marshadow. Currently not running the Tapu Lele GX, but I don't know if that's correct or not. I've been just trying out the triple Marshadow. 4 Naganadel, 4 Acrobite, 4 Beast Ring, 1 Energy Switch, 4 Serious Treasure, 4 Ultra Ball, 1 Heat Factory, 3 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 4 Lily, 1 Beast Energy, and 16 Fire Energy. So like I said, it's super straightforward, super aggressive build. This is kind of my favorite way to play Blacephalon. It's been my favorite way to play Blacephalon for a little while. I don't think I'd really change anything about it right now. You can, the one thing that I've been switching in and out is the Lele for the Marshadow, and then a Ditto and Muck for one of the Poiples and one of the Naganadels. So I've been shifting between a 1-1 Muck, well, 1 Ditto, 1 Muck, and then the 4th Naganadel, 4th Poiple. I'm not sure what I like more for sure. The Muck is really only super good against Granbull. Pretty good against Buzz Shrine. It's okay against Lost March, and then from there it kind of falls off. So if you're personally looking to be able to beat the non-GX decks, the more popular non-GX decks, then I would say definitely go ahead and throw the Muck line back in. But if you're trying to beat stuff like Zoroark and, I don't know, big GX decks in general, go with the extra 1-1 Naganadel line. And yeah, that's about all I got to say on the list. Let's go ahead and get into some games. Alright, we're going first in this first game. Our opening hand is not spectacular, but our opponent does have a mulligan, and we at least have a treasure to go find a... Ooh, looks like we're playing against a Rayquaza and Naganadel. We at least have a treasure to go find a... What's-his-face? Marshadow Let Loose. So we're in... not in the worst spot ever. I've been in worse spots. We should be okay in this one. Oh, 2 mulligans. We'll take them. Oof. Nothing great. Okay, got a Blacephalon. That's good. Attach there. Start off with a Let Loose. Alright, prize 2 Let Loose Marshadow, 1 Poipole. Check the energy 4 or 3, 14, 2 energy, 1 Poipole, 1 or 2 Let Loose Marshadows. That's close enough. We don't need to check all of the prizes. I'm content with knowing those. Let's go ahead and get that Let Loose. Hoping to find a Lily. I think that's our... There we go. There's a Lily. Energy switch as well. We can make a play where we choose to attack with the Naganadel for the turn if we want. Acrobite. Nothing super special there. Double Fire Energy. Yeah, really just looking for more Poipoles off this Lily here. Ultra Ball also works. Uh-oh. No, what's it called in this hand? We'll be fine. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away. Actually, maybe I should wait a turn. Maybe I should wait a turn. Ultra Ball away, a Fire and an Energy Switch. I actually think I wanted a Naganadel here. So I should have definitely waited on the Ultra Ball. Bench Blacephalon, because I potentially want to actually just go Guzma, knock out a Poipole on our opponent's side. I assume we saw Lightning Energy and Naganadel, so I'm assuming it's Naganadel Rayquaza. There's a Poipole. So yeah, we're gonna definitely go with Guzma, knock out his benched Poipole. So we just want the Naganadel to be in play and us to start using the charging up to draw some cards. Yeah, no extra draw supporter in this hand. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's definitely a playable hand for a couple turns. Can definitely survive for a turn or two here. We got 2 Marshadow in the prize card, so a prize card draw could be all we need to get back into the game as far as drawing cards again goes. But they have a pretty good start here. There's an Ultra Ball for a Poipole, maybe a greedy Ultra Ball. He might also just have, the last card in his hand might just be a Lily. Or he might just be living off this Instruct. We'll find out here in a second. Maybe the Let Loose Marshadow did its work and he is on a dead hand now. And maybe he prized if he plays like 1 Lele or just 1 Marshadow. There's another Ultra Ball. Alright, so he was hoping to get lucky there. Oh, wait, there's a Thunder Mountain. So we saw Lightning Energy and Naganadel, but I think it's actually Tapu CoCo GX Naganadel that we got going on here. Not the Rayquaza like I initially thought. They do got the Lele. That should be Lele for Lily. So Tapu CoCo is a little bit easier, I think, for us to deal with than Ray. I think Ray can... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it's close. I'm not actually sure which is going to be easier for us to deal with or harder for us to deal with. Maybe it's about equal. So we do have the Beast Energy, but unfortunately to the glitch online, we can't go like Guzma knockout Lele, which I think I would prefer to do. Guzma knockout Lele for the turn. Get 2 prize cards, hoping to get a Let Loose Marshadow. Because of the glitch online, Beast Energy won't do plus 30 damage if we discard it when we use the Mind Blown. So we're going to have to go with knocking out something smaller for the turn, or our own GX attack. I think I'm going to go chase that Poiple, though. That looks like a good option to me. Yeah, definitely going to go chase that Poiple. Charging up. Can't really afford to Ultra Ball for a Poiple here, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to go Guzma the Poiple and knock it out. We get to save the Beast Energy, but saving the Beast Energy isn't as good as it should be because of the glitch online. It's fine, though. We'll work through it. Knock out this Poiple. Get our first prize card. Now we're pretty clean to go for like a GX knockout. Here. Put ourselves back on even prizes. And then once our opponent finally sets something up and hits us with a GX attack, we'll have double Beast Rings and a Fire Energy. So yeah, our hand is actually like, it's not great, obviously. We didn't play a draw supporter this turn or anything. I might have gone for the Guzman Poiple even if we had access to a draw supporter. But we can work with this hand. This hand is definitely workable with to win the game. We have enough resources for us to like win the game, and that's all we really need. Once again, the glitch is gonna come in here and be unfortunate. We're gonna have to discard 4 energy. Or I guess we can discard 3 energy, but I won't be able to discard the Beast Energy like I'd want to get the knockout. We'll have to leave the Beast Energy on the Blacephalon. Probably go charging up, attach active, Mind Blown, discard this fire and the 2 fires off the Naganadel to get the KO on this Lele. I would ideally discard the fire and the Beast Energy off the active and 1 energy off the Naganadel, but because of the glitch, we won't have that as an option. And once again, they're not drawing super well. I think we definitely have this one pretty much locked up, despite having no access to a draw supporter or anything. Mind Blown again. Boom, 3. Keep the Beast Energy on. Go down to 3 prizes. If there's not a good target for us to knock out next turn, we're just going to use our GX attack. And there's a Poiple. There's a Let Loose Marshadow. Okay, so we got some draw power to help us close out this game here. Not a whole ton of fires in the discard pile, so I don't even know if we have to set up another Naganadel. We just need Naganadel. We just need Beast Rings at this point. Alright, here comes CoCo with the Sky High Claws. It needs a Choice Band and Electro Power or double Electro Power to knock us out. There we go. Oops. Double Electro Power. It needs another energy, though. Hasn't attached for turn, I don't think. So we should be getting knocked out here. I can't imagine us not getting knocked out here, but we definitely have the response knockout with these 2 Beast Rings in hand. And I'm feeling fine about our chances to end up closing out this game. Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna get the knockout here with the Blacephalon with the Mind Blown, and then we just need to use a Burst GX to be able to win the game. So I don't see actually how we ever lose this game. I'd be very shocked if we somehow lost this game. Did I ever get the charging up last turn? I almost feel like I did. I maybe forgot the charging up last turn. I don't actually remember. Maybe I did. Alright, there we go. Go Blacephalon. See what our draw for turn. Alright. Actually, gonna Ultra Ball these 2 away to get another Blacephalon in play. And that way we have 2 Blacephalons set up and ready to go. So we can just go Burst GX on the next turn to close out the game. Extra fire in the discard pile doesn't hurt either, seeing as we only have 1 in there. And then Let Loose. Not really, like, keeping a bench space open would only be using, only be keeping it open for like a Poiple, so that's like not really worth anyways. Another Beast Ring, 2 more energy, and this should just about lock up the game. I don't think we can lose ever here. Whole ton of energy in play. And Mind Blown, we're gonna get a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these are the 4 I want to get rid of. Yep. And we still have access to Burst GX, which means there's pretty much nowhere for our opponent to win. Their only out to win the game is to like Guzma up a Poiple or a Marshadow and hope I can't retreat it. But I have so many energy left, there's no way they're gonna be able to lock us out of the game. And I think I had what? Yeah, I got like, I don't know, ton of energy left. Energy switch. 1 Guzma left. Yeah, there's no way for them to lock us out of this game anymore. Fast, aggressive Blacephalon is going to definitely take this one. The early Marshadow, definitely, I mean, it didn't do that much to slow down our opponent. They kind of only got to work with 1 card hands, though. Ooh, hand of cards. That's definitely helpful. Helped a little bit, I think, but not a whole ton. It probably hurt us overall more than anything. No, because we got the Lily off our Let Loose. It's fine. It worked. I think we're gonna win this game. I don't see how our opponent ever wins. They can definitely set up another CoCo this turn. Yeah, they can definitely set up another type of CoCo and even knock us out. But that's not gonna be quite enough to win the game on their end. We're gonna need a little bit more than that, and I don't think they're gonna get it. Take a look at their discard power real fast. Yeah, could easily knock us out with like a choice band plus a choice band plus an electro power. There's the Guzma I was talking about. They can hope we don't have access to more energy. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have to prize one and then not play another one. So yeah, really no hope at this point for our opponent, I don't think. Oh, they're doing this all for an instruct for 1. So their hand was just kind of clogged up anyways, and they had to play everything down just so they could get access to a Pokemon. Oh wait, they can actually knock us out with the GX attack of the Tapu Koko. Okay, so we're gonna get knocked out by the GX attack here. Once again, it doesn't matter though. We have our GX attack still. Won't be able to just burst GX to close out the game. I completely forgot about the Tapu Koko's GX attack. I was expecting the whole Electro Power shenanigans to go on to knock us out. Electro Power Choice Band or double Electro Power. Yeah, but the GX attack works just fine. Unfortunately for them, it's not quite enough to stop us from winning the game on our turn. We can use Mind Blown. We can use our GX attack. We've got it all. Blacephalon and Burst GX. Heat Factory a little late there, but it's fine. We still end up taking the game pretty cleanly, and that's gonna do it for game 1. All right, we're getting into another one here. Ooh, almost a really good start, but no starting Pokemon, so it's gonna have to be a reshuffle up. Back into the deck it goes. Coming back out. All right. Pretty reasonable start. It's gonna have to be us leading off with a Let Loose, which I don't really mind most of the time. It's usually fine. Oh, rhyming out here. Ultra Ball anyway, 2 fires is great. Get the Let Loose Marshadow, hit our opponent with the Let Loose, and then attach Beast Energy active. And depending on what they're playing, the early Beast Energy is really good. Can get the Mind Blow knockouts for just discarding 1 fire. Oh, it is Lost March. All right. That's going to make it a little bit rougher. Lost March is a tough matchup. Can definitely win. All comes down to if our opponent hits the numbers or not. Gonna get our Let Loose Marshadow. Ideally, don't want to put too many GXs in play too early. Grab a Poipole. Hoping for this Let Loose Marshadow to definitely do some work here. Slow our opponent down a little bit. There's the Let Loose. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got a draw support. We got an Acrobike. Definitely gonna use the Acrobike. Dig for another Poipole, potentially. Another Acrobike. Hit him again. Did we take the fire here? Or do we take the energy switch? Actually, I don't know. How many are in here? 3. Let's make it 4. Stack them up fast. Cynthia, hoping for a Poipole or 2. Definitely would be great. Can we get 1? We got 1. 2 on the next turn. And then we'll probably have to go Ultra Ball for the Let Loose Marshadow. There's 1 more in the deck. Ultra Ball anyway, the Blacephalon, and maybe our top deck. We'll see what it is. Or maybe the Fire Energy. Don't want, like I said, I don't want to put a second GX in play until potentially using it to draw our last prize. Ideally, we want this Blacephalon to draw 2 prizes. Who knows if that's actually going to be able to work out. Sometimes does, sometimes doesn't. Probably not this game. If they're able to get a couple more things into the Lost Zone here, we're probably not going to be able to keep up with the knockouts from Lost March. If they can get like 1 or 2 more things into the Lost Zone here, and then hit us for like, I don't know, 40 to 60 damage. Oof, there's a double heads on the timer ball. Probably going to be for 2 Drummings. There they go. Yeah, hitting us for 60 here. They'll be able to follow up with a Jump Bluff or another Natu and probably be able to 2-shot us pretty easily. And then it's going to all come down to, yeah, we're kind of just going to have to, we're just kind of need them to like whiff energy at some point for us to like make a comeback. It's definitely possible though. We're going to hit them with a Let Loose next turn. Hopefully that throws them out of, it'll give them +1 card, but I don't really think we have a choice. Oh, we top deck the Let Loose Marshadow. That's actually pretty good. We should see another Fire Energy off the Let Loose, plus potentially another Draw Supporter. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a Poipole right now. then let loose. We just need a fire energy. We need a KO this Natsu. Did he forget to attack? Do we have damage on us? I think he forgot to attack. And we whiffed a fire energy. Oh my gosh. Or a draw supporter. So we're just stuck. At least we have our GX attack, I guess, but that's not great. He whiffed the turn 1 attack though, or forgot to use it. So that's lucky for us. Unfortunately, we whiffed the energy. So we can't Mind Blown. We whiffed the Mind Blown. We definitely would have preferred to have Mind Blown there. We definitely want to try and clean up with Burst GX on our next turn. Oof. And even though they whiffed, they're getting off to a hot start on their second turn. A Skiploom as well as the 4th Trumbeak coming out here. No supporter rip. That's actually not good for us. Hopefully it's a fire energy and the Heat Factory can get us back into the game with that. Not quite a one-shot yet, but they're getting close. 120. There's a Cynthia. One more Skiploom will put them at 160. And then past that, they need one more Pokemon into the Lost Zone. Either a Lost Blender, although it would have to be just a Lost Blender at this point because they're out of Trumbeaks. So they need Skiploom plus Lost Blender, and they will knock us out 120. 160 with this Skiploom, and then they need Lost Blender plus at least one Pokemon, and then they are going to be ahead in the prize trade, and we're going to have to hope they whiff an energy at some point. But if they do whiff here, oh no, the Lost Blender, there it is. There goes Marshadow and Rescue Stretcher. So now at this point, we have to hope they whiff energy at some point. That's really our only out to win the game. They have 2 energy in play right now. Once we get through those 2, we're going to have to hope they whiff an energy. For us to make a comeback. Yeah, this one is looking rough already, but the matchup is tough. It's definitely an unfavored matchup. Really comes down to all what the Lost March player draws. I'm gonna go ahead and Heat Factory here. I'm feeling we're gonna draw something. All right, that's pretty good. I don't even know. We have so much energy. It almost doesn't matter what we do with it. I don't think the Guzma is ever going to be used, so we're just going to get rid of that. Yeah, we have an insane... I should have put 2 on the active, I guess. We lost our Poipole, so our last Poipole, so that kind of hurts. Yeah, we have so much energy, it doesn't really matter what we do. We have more energy. We have another Beast Ring. We're going to go ahead and hold on to this Beast Ring for this turn. Yeah, we have just an insane amount of energy. What do you do with all this energy? What are you supposed to do with all this energy? This is crazy. All right. Turning point. Knock out this Natu. How many energy do we have left? 1. This is 10, 11. All right, we have 11 out, 11 fire energy out in play. So we have 5 fire energy left. So we have plenty of fire energy to pull off at late game energy switch play to get a Blacephalon set up at the end of the game. But we do need to get there. We do need to get to the end of the game first. Yeah, we still need them to whiff a turn at some point. So that's what we're hoping for. They need to whiff an energy one time, and we will win the game. If they win it with an energy or with an attack, a knockout in general, at some point we will win the game. So that's what we're trying to live off of here, is them whiffing an attack at some point. It's not gonna be next turn. Maybe the turn after. But that's basically how it's going to go down. They're going to take this knockout here. So we're going to go knockout with Naganadel. We're going to attach to a Marshadow. And what we're basically going to try and set up is 2 energy on a Marshadow. So that way we can eventually retreat the Marshadow into a Blacephalon. Energy switch one of the energy off the Marshadow. And then attach to the Blacephalon. And then get a knockout with Blacephalon at the end of the game. But we don't ever want to put Blacephalon in play, because then it can get Guzma knocked out. We're just going to assume they play 2 Guzma. Most Lost March players play only 2 Guzma. Rarely see anyone play more than that anymore. You really only need 2. You only ever really need to like Guzma once as Lost March in a game. Sometimes twice, but that's actually kind of rare. Usually just need a Guzma once, and then from there it doesn't matter. Maybe our opponent DC? No, just thinking about the hand, I guess. There we go with the Nest Ball. I assume this would probably be for an Oranguru, maybe another Natsu. Yep, there's the Oranguru. Consistent about drawing some cards. Their deck is already really thin too, already down to only 24 cards left. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a loss. It's just kind of a matter of time, but we're gonna hope for the best. and hope we're able to pull it out. Ooh, another double heads on Timer Ball. Running hot with those. Really doesn't matter too much anymore. If they don't, yeah, they only take the one of skip them. Like if they'd only gotten one heads, wouldn't matter. So them getting two heads here really isn't that big of a deal. No, not another energy attachment so far. Another Natsu comes down, and then I'm assuming, oof, another grass energy. Man, it's gonna be rough. I don't think they've ditched any energy as well, right? They have the full 8 ice. Once again, assuming playing 8, most people play the 8 energy count in the Lost March. Here's the jump left knockout on the Naganadel. That's fine. Our game plan is still in play. Just kind of have to execute it and hope for the best. Let's see, draw for turn. I'll go ahead and Ultra Ball these two away. Probably won't take anything. Nope. Acrobike. We'll have to take a fire. Hopefully that fire doesn't come back to bite us. Attach here. Lily for 4. Acrobike Ultra Ball. So we need access to one more fire energy. Go ahead and turning point for the knockout on this jump left. Just have to execute our game plan and hope for the best. Still same thing, nothing has changed. Have to get one more energy into play on this March Shadow, which we'll do next turn by attaching to it. And then draw one more fire energy and we'll be able to pull off the retreat into Blacephalon, energy switch the energy up, and attack. Also, we need our opponent to whip an energy, which I think is super unlikely at this point. I think the writing is already on the wall for this one. It's just going to be a matter of time. We're still just going to try and hope for the best here. Oh no, another grass. And they still have all 4 DCE left. Oh, 3 DCE. There's still hope. There's still hope. They could still whip a DCE. If we do see them attach a DCE next turn, we will just concede because there's no possible way for us to win the game anymore. But we'll stick it out until that point because you never know. It's always possible. You know, maybe they prize, maybe the last prize is a DCE and then they'll have 2 in deck and they're just not able to hit one. Although it is unlikely. Once Lost March has set up the way it has in this game, you get pretty much full access to your deck pretty quickly through stuff like Lost Splendor thinning out your deck, Ultra Ball thinning out your deck, you get the Instruct. You just thin out your deck really well, and then when you play like a Cynthia or a Lily, there's like just not that much deck left to go through, and you pretty much see everything eventually when it sets up this well. But this is pretty much peak Lost March setup here. It doesn't get quite better than this for Lost March. There's an Ultra Ball. No grab, like I'm saying, they're just thinning out the deck, and then they go with the Let Loose here. Ooh, that's pretty annoying for us. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too bad. See, alright, got a Beast Ring, not great. We got the Blacephalon and the Lily. We need to find an energy this turn, though. If we don't, there's no possible way for us to win. There's a Lost Splendor thinning out the deck even more. Only 11 cards left in deck. A Great Ball. Grabbing a Jump Fluff. I think we're going to see another Lost Splendor here. Nope, not quite. Okay. I would have just assumed that Lost Splendor would have come out of the hand there. We get knocked out. Go Naganadel. Alright, Lily for 2. Found a fire energy. And then it is going to be turning point for the knockout. Still have our play set up. Just need our opponent to whiff an energy for the turn. Actually, I don't know if we could even win. Well, if we attack with Jump Up, we have to discard 2 energy off the Blacephalon to be able to KO it. So we actually maybe have to go with like a Guzma play. Guzma plus energy switch. That means we have to top deck a fire. I think this one actually just might be over. I don't think we can actually win anymore. And there's the DCE, so we actually just can't win anymore. There's no possible way for us to win the game. So we're gonna go ahead and concede this one. Yep, and that's kind of how that matchup goes. Lost March. If they just set up, you kind of just lose as Blacephalon. There's really no 2 ways around it. Just take an L on those. All right, going second in this one. Opening hand is okay. It's got a lot of fire energy. We get some fires in the discard pile. That can sometimes be a problem, so it's nice to just get them into the discard pile. Playing against a water Quagsire deck. That's not great to see. It's probably Nag Quag. Probably has a Whale Lord in it, so we definitely want to be super aggressive about taking stuff out and hopefully not letting our opponent set up. The Nag Quag can be a little clunky sometimes, so we definitely want to try and take advantage of that and be as aggressive as possible early on. Try and knock some of these small Whoopers and Naganadels out. Hopefully they don't get to the point where they set up the big whale, but you never know. All right, this opening hand's pretty good. I'm gonna start with the Acro Bike. Let's go with the Acro Bike. We can sacrifice one Beast Ring. It's really not that big of a deal. With how much we turbo through our deck, we should be able to find plenty of Beast Rings. I'm not worried about it. Ultra Ball away, double fire. Get a Blacephalon. We have the 4/4 Naganadel all in the deck. So it's super good in this matchup. Naganadel is a super good attacker in this matchup. So definitely happy to see that. No prize Naganadels. Go Poiple, go Blacephalon. Lily for 8. I can get rid of one more Shadow here. We're gonna get another Poiple. We're gonna save this treasure for a Naganadel for the next turn. And pass. I don't really see a reason to bench another Blacephalon. Yeah, no reason to bench another Blacephalon. All right, there's the Quagsire. Definitely want to take that thing out ASAP. I hope he kind of leaves it as active. Actually, that'd make it very convenient and easy for us to knock it out. And there's a Lily for 2 plus a treasure to get another Poiple. So his start has actually been super slow. Actually, he could get a no water in the discard pile. Maybe he has a water in hand. That would be good for him. If not, looking pretty good for us to knock out this this Quagsire here. That's not a water. That's an Aqua Patch. So I suspect this thing will not grab an Naganadel. It'll probably grab a Poiple here instead. Yep, there's the Poiple. And maybe retreat to one of the Poiples. Maybe just pass. He could have like kept the Aqua Patch and then Aqua Patch it back to the Quagsire. I don't think you want to leave the Quagsire open if you're my opponent here, though. That doesn't seem very good. Yep, there's the hard retreat to the Poiple and pass. All right, so that's super good for us, but we're still still not super confident yet. Our opponent can definitely still take this one. They are advantaged for sure. Just with how the decks match up against each other. We need this Naganadel. We need one more Naganadel. Oh no, it's with the Poiple in the active now. So we don't actually need another Naganadel to knock this out. We definitely do want to knock this out though. Limiting his Poiples in play is a big deal. Maybe I should have benched the other Blacephalon there. I'm actually not sure. Alright, we whiffed as of right now, but we have the Heat Factory. And then the Acro Bike. Man, we have so few fires left in the deck, I don't even know if it's worth it taking the Beast Ring. I think 2 Beast Ring is plenty. We have 2 in hand, so. Alright, I am going to knock this Poiple out, even though it means I probably won't be attacking next turn. I think I'll bench this other Blacephalon as well. Yeah, we have so many fire. Mind Blown. Can always just go with the GX attack next turn, even up our prizes. Maybe hit the energy switch. Not going to hold out for that, but it is possible. Whoa, a lot of Lilies in hand. That's going to clog up our hand for a while. So we're kind of just waiting for our opponent to take a knockout finally so we can use Beast Rings then. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 fires left in the deck, so we still have plenty of fires left in the deck for the Beast Rings. But we're not going to have as aggressive as a turn as we would like on our next turn, whiffing that Naganadel. Definitely would have liked to have kept mind-blowing stuff up. But whiffing the other Naganadel means we do have to discard the 2 energy off the active Blacephalon, which is going to slow us down by quite a bit. I mean, I guess if Heat Factory sticks, we'll have access to that to draw some cards. Hopefully get some more Naganadels. I don't even know what stadium the Nag-Quag deck would play, if any. Shrine, I guess, maybe. Brooklet Hill would be okay as well. So I could see it playing either of those. There's an Ultra Ball, so they're not drawing fully dead. There's Wishful Baton, so it's definitely like a full Nag-Quag, though, which means they probably play Shrine, actually. Goes for a Naganadel, so that means they probably have a draw supporter in their hand, not going for a Lele or a Let Loose Mars Shadow. They also might just not play them. It looks like another Lily for them. Both playing a ton of Lilies this game. Acro Bike. Yeah, we're hoping they don't find out. Oh, so they do play Lele, so that means they maybe don't run the Shrine then. There's the Whale Lord. Hoping we can close out this game before that becomes too big, too relevant. Or just be able to one-shot it once it finally does make its way active. That would also be fine. I don't mind it making its way active if we can just one-shot it by the time it does make its way active. They may be, I mean, they might be playing a Max Potion build, which would be pretty annoying. That's kind of awkward to fit into the deck, though, I feel like. And still set up consistently. They are retreating to the Whale, though. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start with the Heat Factory. Come on. All right. Get some Naganadels going. Get these Naganadels cooking. I'm just going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away 2 fires and get another Naganadel. It's definitely worth it, I feel like. And then we're either going to Burst GX or Mind Blown. Or Burst GX or Bursting Burn. I think Burst GX is probably the way to go. Yeah. Draw 4. There's the concede, so we take another victory here. Yeah, I don't think they were going to be able to stop us from winning this one at all. Take another dub with that one. All right, getting into another game here. We're going first. We got the turn 1 let loose. Gonna get some Poiples with these Pokemon search cards. Depending on what our top deck is, we'll either Ultra Ball away the Acrobike, Guzma, or top deck Guzma and then use the Acrobike. Oh no, we have a treasure as well, so it's probably gonna be get rid of all 3 of those then. See what our top deck is. It's a let loose Marshadow. Yeah, let's do it. The whole squad's here. We have a second let loose, so I'm not too scared about getting rid of this let loose. I would maybe not get rid of this let loose if we didn't have a second let loose, but we do. So I'm just gonna max these Poiples out right now, get them into play, get them going, and then hit them with the let loose. Hoping for a Lily. Ooh, looks like it's gonna be another let loose. Thankfully, we do have another one in our deck. There you go, Marshadow. Attach to the active, and then let loose again. Probably playing against some kind of Malamar deck. Malamar can definitely be tough, so... Oh, no! Not a good follow-up. There's a concession from our opponent, so let loose does it. It looks like we put them into a dead hand, and then easy dub. Let loose does it again. I actually have found let loose to be like a pretty good, like, overall win condition for this deck. Just like... Going first, turn 1 let loosing leads to a lot of victories. I mean, with any deck in general, but this deck can utilize let loose super well. All right, we're playing against another Malamar deck. That's fine. Probably just gonna hit him with a turn 1 let loose. And then, yeah, any matchup where it's like kind of just like a poor matchup, you almost always just want to go turn 1 let loose. It's just too strong. All right. Definitely leaving the supporter in deck. Definitely leaving these kind of attached to the Blacephalon. We're getting rid of a fire. I guess 2 fire. Poiple. And then bench. I guess I'm not attaching to it now in this situation. That's fine though. All right, it's gonna have to be us going back in for another let loose. Four more cards. Hoping for a Lily. We'll take any draw supporter though. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Got a Naganadel as well. That's also great. Hopefully Lily into another couple Naganadels. There they all are. The whole squad showed up. We have a ridiculous start here with 4 fire energy in this card pile already as well. We can actually just KO this Necrozma if we want next turn. And this is the power of Turbo Blacephalon. It's just a really good deck. That's it. That's all I got. It's a good deck. Let's see how many Guzmas. We still have access to 3 Guzmas. I do expect us to probably get. They had a pretty good hand off that let loose themselves. Probably gonna get Moons eclipsed by a Marshadow at some point here. Oof, they're setting up well. Yeah, this matchup is generally unfavored. Just because it's hard to deal with the Moons eclipse. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with KO Inkay instead as they feed us an Inkay for the turn. That's also fine with me. I don't feel too bad about punching Inkay out. Cynthia. Don't need anything else for this turn, so I'm not going to play down any more cards. We hit everything we needed to. We got the attachment for turn, triple Naganadel. There's literally nothing we could find besides like fire and heat factory off the double Acrobike, but that is not worth digging for. Super unlikely, and then even if we use the heat factory, don't really need to look for anything else. So this is more than enough for the turn. Retreat and Mind Blown. 100 damage to KO and Inkay. I'll take it. Alright, so now we can get Dawnwing's GX tier, which is pretty annoying. But we could follow up with a Guzma KO Malamar if we can find one off the Acrobikes. and take a knockout with the Naganadel. And then the Dawnwings will be stuck in play with 3 energy on it. So not too concerned if they actually find that play, which it looks like they probably will. They do have 2 Psychics in the discard pile, so all they need is a Psychic energy, and we will be getting Dawnwings GX attacked here. And then we are going to look for a Guzma knockout Malamar, I think. I think that's going to be the play. And then look for a Blacephalon knockout Dawnwings. It looks like we're getting Marshadowed here, though. It looks like they probably whiffed the Psychic energy. As they go Treasure for Marshadow, Ultra Ball for Inkay. I think, yeah, they definitely whiffed Psychic energy here. Gonna have to do the dig with the Marshadow. Here we go. Our hand was super good. Now who knows what it's gonna be. It's not very good. I can tell you that much. And we're gonna get GX attacked for sure. And we have no good response to this. It might be just sacrifice Marshadow as our response. Yeah, our hand is all types of bad right now. Went from very, very good to getting let loose into garbage. But that's the power of let loose. We've won a couple games with it, and it looks like we're about to lose a game to it. I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do in this one. We're going to have to hope for a top deck. Definitely going to send up an Naganadel to give ourselves options. Okay, we got the Guzma. That's a good start. Load up an Naganadel. Charging up. I don't think I'm going to bench this Poipole. Charging up. Yeah, definitely not going to bench the Poipole. Charging up. Maybe I will bench the Poipole. We're almost for sure going to lose a... Yeah, I'll bench the Poipole, sure, why not? Our active Naganadel is going to for sure get knocked out. I'm almost positive the 4th Naganadel is in the deck, so I'm actually fine with this. Knockout with the Turning Point. Get a prize card. Hope it's a good one. It's a Heat Factory. That's pretty good. Can use the Fire Energy, draw some cards. Look for a way to knock out this Dawnwings when it finally makes its way active, which it'll probably get our Naganadel knocked out, and then we'll have to look to get a Beast Ring or Energy Switch plus Blacephalon and knock this thing out with a Mind Blown. And then from there, we're going to have to deal with either probably an Necrozma or a Marshadow. I don't think we're going to be dealing with either. Well, I guess they could Giratina knock us out this turn. Well, how many Psychic do they have in here? 1. Yeah, we could get knocked out by like a Giratina or something this turn, actually. They'd have to find another Psychic into the discard pile. They haven't found that yet. But like Ultra Ball or Treasure for Giratina, and then discard a Psychic. And they would need a Psychic for turn, though. I think we're going to get knocked out by the Dawnwings here. If I had to guess, it would be the Dawnwings that's going to be knocking us out. We'll find out shortly, though. Uh-oh. No, it's going to be a Deoxys, I guess. That's actually pretty annoying, but I guess we can respond to the Deoxys with our own Naganadel, which is pretty good. And then I'm not super scared of... Whoa, are they actually going to use the Dawnwings here? Or are they trying to get an energy? Oh, they are actually going to use the Dawnwings. All right. I'm definitely fine with that. They definitely probably should have used the Deoxys. I think that was definitely going to be the cleaner play. Once again, a ton of fire in the discard pile. Top deck Fire Energy. All right. Blacephalon. Attach to Blacephalon. We could hit the Energy Switch here. Beast Ring would be a little bit cleaner. Both are good. I think we Beast Ring to get the energy out of the deck, though. 1, 2. We have 1 fire left, 1 beast energy. All right. No need to use the Acrobike once again. Charging up 3 times. Can go Guzma, knock out Malamar, and then we just need to find a way to draw our last prize card. I think we're in a really good spot to win this one, actually. Well, maybe not. I don't know. If they knock out our Blacephalon, I guess they maybe... No, if they knock out our Blacephalon, they'll have to use a GX. I guess they could go like Guzma, knock out a Naganadel, and then we would have to respond with just... Yeah, so if they would have to have like Guzma knock out Naganadel, but they can't even... They could still do that with this because they can use the second attack. So Guzma knock out Naganadel, and then we'd probably move our Blacephalon, and then we would go Guzma knock out... we'd move our Blacephalon and then hope they don't have Guzma... The GX plus Guzma knock out Blacephalon. Alright, here comes an Naganadel. I think we're going to be able to find the response to this, though. We can get Beast Energy, or we can get Beast Energy on a Naganadel, or we can get a Blacephalon plus energy switch. We have 1 fire left, so the chances of us doing that play seem... I think there's a higher chance we're just going to find the beast energy here, actually. We'll see. See what our opponent ends up having. For sure. I mean, I think they're probably just going to knock out our Blacephalon. And then, yeah, we either need beast energy or Blacephalon, fire energy switch. Beast energy on the Naganadel would get the knockout on the Necrozma. So we're in a pretty good spot. I think we're gonna win this one here. I think we could actually probably see our whole deck this turn, almost for sure, with the Heat Factory plus the 1 fire that's in the deck. So we're just gonna go ahead and send up this guy to start the turn. Yeah, Malamar generally pretty tough matchup, but it's working out so far. Ultra Ball, especially with that second Acrobike, I think we're probably just gonna be able to see like pretty much every single card in our deck here. Acro. Oh man. Alright, guess we grab energy switch. We still have a Blacephalon left, I think. Or is that the 4th? No, that was the 4th! Why did we grab the energy switch? What if we had Ultra Ball for the... No, because I didn't want to Ultra Ball him because I might want to use the Let Loose. Oof. Alright, well now we just burn the energy switch. But it doesn't matter. If we take the Blacephalon, it's the same thing as not taking the Blacephalon, so... Acrobike again. Doesn't really matter. No, we take the fire energy because we have the Heat Factory. Then we Lily first. 2, 3, 4. Treasure away. This. Nothing. Treasure away. This. Nothing. I think we're actually going to 100% get it here, because even if we don't draw it here, we could have gone treasure away. We had 2 treasure left and a beast energy, so we definitely draw a treasure, and then we'd be able to treasure away a card, and then we'd be able to let loose for the rest of our deck. So we 100% would win no matter what, actually. And then there we go, turning point, knock out the Necrozma, and in this last game, we get the victory. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this Blacephalon video. Hope you guys enjoy the list as much as I've been enjoying it. Definitely give it a try if you've been playing Blacephalon in general. Switch it up, try this list out. I would highly recommend it. And yeah, that's going to do it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Check out the links to my Twitch live stream as well as my social medias in the description below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.